Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, also freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on all the activities happening in Biafran territory. So if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform, you are highly welcome. You are sure that we are capable and willing to give you all the information as it is hot. Now, there is an issue, calamity and calamitous calamity once again has befallen Justice Binta Nyako concerning the verdict that he gave on the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra in the person of MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. First of all, I want you to watch this video. That NNAMDI Kanu came out and rowed in court, speaking out the reality and calling out the Nigerian government. The world can listen, the world can hear, the world can know the reality and the injustices being meted upon this innocent man. He called Nigeria a terrorist government, and that is exactly what they are. This is what they have proven themselves to be all over and over again. People they para, at this point in time, people they vex. Biafrans all over the world have shown their annoyance. Biafrans all over the world have shown their anger once again. From left and right, they have spoken their mind, and from left and right, from every hook and crannies of Biafran land, Justice Binta Nyako has been banned because I know fully well how Biafran can take things to the extreme. Also, this has proven and vindicated the Prime Minister Ekpa on every activity he has been doing just to promote the freedom of our people in Biafran land. So, the reality is that you must know and you must understand the reason why he cannot stop fighting for Biafra. The day he keeps off on Biafra, that is the day the Biafra will end. For now, this has actually revealed a lot of things. So, all along, the Prime Minister Ekpa has prepared a mind and zeroed himself and willingly has given out himself to be the tool to bring down the Nigerian government. He has said it in his numerous approaches and broadcasts that the Nigerian government are not ready to let NNAMDI Kanu go. The only way and the only thing that can bring the freedom of NNAMDI Kanu is for Biafra to come. It is not to come out and say you are a lover of freedom, you're a lover of NNAMDI Kanu, and yet you're not doing the needful. And yet you're not following the ways of the Biafran government in LZI. They are the real deal. Forget about the people who are claiming to hate the Prime Minister Ekpa. Why are you hating on him? You're hating on him because he has actually exposed your evil and treacherous nature. That is the only reason why people like Chinas and Woro and the rest of them can come out and say that they hate this man, or can come out and say that they are fighting against him, because he has exposed their treacherous activities. And that is just the fact and reality. So, listening to the voice of NNAMDI Kanu roaring in court. And I want you to understand the reason why the Prime Minister, Ekpa, cannot give up the struggle. Enjoy this video.
Prohibition and Prevention Act says I cannot be tried in Nigeria. That's the law of Nigeria. I can never be tried in any court of law in Nigeria. That's what the law says. Anybody standing in trial or coming to try me is a terrorist. That's what their law says. Not me. Section 2, subsection 3F of Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act. That's what it says. Any court considered to try me is committing an act of terrorism. Yes. Very clear. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then come to try that very person is not done anywhere in the world. So you must be aware of that. So that is why there is all these ridiculous delays. That is what Supreme Court said. I did not jump bail. My home was invaded. They came to kill me and I survived. They came to Kenya to kidnap me, brought me back to this country and seeking to try me, which the law says cannot happen. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then hope to stand on that illegality to conduct a trial is not done anywhere in the world. I have in my case. Nobody has, there's no exception. No exception whatsoever. That's what the law says. Section 12 of the Constitution, what does it say? Any treaty ratified by Nigeria becomes law. It's law. You cannot change it. It doesn't matter what they do. All these shenanigans is just pure rubbish. You never stand. Not with me. I believe in justice and fairness, that's all.
Nigeria signed to extradite, not to rendition.
The mud and all their criminality smell. You could smell it everywhere. I'm going to cover two areas. I'm going to cover what we have achieved since they wanted to stop Biafra. And I'm going to cover a little bit about Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court. So, what MAZI NNAMDI Kanu said today is, I can never be tried in any court in Nigeria. And that's the fact. The fact remains that Nigeria has signed a treaty and that treaty becomes law. And that law says he can never be tried in any court because they have committed international crime by going down to Kenya to kidnap him. So all their shenanigans, all their nonsense they are doing does not hold water. The gutter media, whatever you are writing there, they denied him bail or whatever. That's your own headache. Everything that is transpiring now is for a purpose. My dear Biafrans, do not be frightened. Everything that is going to happen has been written. This is the way it's going to play out. They will be stubborn and follow themselves to their grave. And that is what is playing out. Because they know that there's nothing they are doing to MAZI NNAMDI Kanu that just to hold him to stop Biafra. And this is where the bridge comes in and our Prime Minister. The purpose of kidnapping MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is to stop Biafra. The purpose of creating IPOB Nigeria and bribe them is to stop Biafra. The militarization of Biafra land is to stop Biafra. The petition against Simon Ekpa and all their shenanigans is to stop Biafra. Putting Ohaneze and the current leader of the Ohaneze is to stop Biafra. The enablers, governors, legislators is to stop Biafra. However, my people of Biafra, where is Biafra now? Now that we are talking, where are we now? Biafrans are voting for the declaration of the restoration of Biafra. Biafrans has government in exile. Biafra has government in homeland. Biafra has liaison offices all over the world. Biafra has a defense force where we now know that no longer will a Biafran be killed needlessly, and we will fold our hand carrying flag. We will defend ourselves. We will defend ourselves. If they bring AK 40-20 or AK 100-100, we will bring the AK more than 100-100 and defend ourselves. Whatever ammunition they bring in, we will over supersede them and defend ourselves. That is where Biafra is now. We have outlawed, we started with the security, which is the ESN. ESN does not stand anymore. We now have a proper defense force where we will defend ourselves. No Biafran shall be killed without any defense. No more. That is where Biafra is at the moment. Biafra has gained the highest international exposure. That's where Biafra is at the moment. Biafra has left the current zoo government into confusion. If they were not in confusion, my people, why will Showore be allowed to be going about, gone home, gone wherever, gone to America, had his family, all compensation paid, he's been relieved of all charges, and is coming back, has freedom of speech, and then you then have Sunday Igboho, who has come to say, this man has done nothing wrong, with who is MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. He's doing exactly the same thing I'm doing. You have released me. They haven't told us whether they are going to pay him all the damages that they have done to him, but I'm pretty sure all of this is all in secret. Who knows what they are doing? That is why Nigeria has failed, my people of Biafra. It shows the confusion in them, because now we now know, and genuine Biafrans, unless those who are deceiving themselves. We have a lot of them deceiving themselves because these people are just shallow-minded. They do not know what they are doing. These people do not understand the criminality that they belong into. So now that all these two named people that I've mentioned here have been exonerated from everything, that all the charges, this tells you that Biafra has come. Because MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is not a Nigerian, it's not a zoo person. It shows that they've realized that MAZI NNAMDI Kanu is not a zoo person anymore. And that is the reason why he is still there. Because they are scared to their pants. They cannot withstand the fact that we will let him, even to get to the normal correctional center, they won't. They kept him in DSS office. A whole single-handed man, one single person is turning the zoo up and down. Every single one of them are scared. Scared. I used to think it was tribalism by TINUBU. No. TINUBU cannot even pronounce MAZI NNAMDI Kanu's name. That is how scared he is. Frightened to his core. And that is why they will continue to make mistakes. So, nothing has happened to MAZI NNAMDI Kanu, and nothing will happen to him. He comes in, and he is a giant in that courtroom. And that leads me to Justice Binta and Nyako of Federal High Court. There comes a time in a man's life where the man has to say the truth. Binta and Nyako, you will never go down well in history. Everything you hold dearly, I swear to you today, will all crumble within your face. You are a disgrace to the bar. You have no dignity. You have been pushed and pushed and pushed because of your husband and your son's case. But a single self-dignity and respect, you do not have it. This man has been brought to your court since 2015, I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me. He's been in your court. You've been messing up and down. They are the one in fact, you should go, that wig you put on your head, go and put it down, because you are a disgrace. You should have honor, just like the appeal court justices, the 3 appeal court justices, Jumai Hanatu Shanki, Olatundu Adetope Okoje, and Justice Ibiawete Tobi. Those people, they had dignity, they had respect, they knew they went to university, they knew what their law is, they knew what the law is telling them to do, and they maintained that despite the fact that they know that they were breathing heavily on their neck, they did the right thing. They have paid for the fact that they have said something that is right. This is one of the only things that the justices in Nigeria has done. Now these people have been moved away from their position. They've moved them away and put them in an area which is not safe. Some of them have actually resigned. And they bring MAZI NNAMDI Kanu case to this Justice Binta Nyako every time, fooling yourself. Were you not ashamed when you heard him to call you a terrorist because you represent the terrorist government? Because anybody who tries me is a terrorist. Does it mean that keeping MAZI NNAMDI Kanu there will save your husband and save your children and save your criminality? It will never. I do not know how you sleep at night as a woman, knowing that you are doing the wrong every time. All you could do is to resign and remove yourself from this case. That's the least you could do. You remain there for selfish reason. And you are a contributor to the criminality that is happening in Nigeria. You're a contributor. You are a contributor to what is happening in Nigeria and why Nigeria is so bad. And this carries on and carries on and carries on. That links us to ICC. ICC now is going to persecute Israel Prime Minister or President, I don't know what they call them there, and the head of their defense for genocide and all of the things that is happening. But what is happening to us? I'm going to start rounding up now. What is happening to us? What is happening to us? Nobody knows what they have done to support Biafra. We've filed many cases in there. Nobody looks at it, nobody picks it up. Now they are able to say they want to persecute the situation in Israel. While in our case, children and adults and mothers and fathers and old people were killed, and every day the Biafra land becomes a killing field. None of them could say anything. When you go there, the cases are being shoved under the carpets because of interest. They call it interest. The people who are interested are the ones doing the cases, and so that's why they will never do anything for us. So I yield my mic so that others can say something. Thank you for giving me the mic. Thank you very much.
Sister Clarence, thank you. Would have wound up with your mother tongue. Is that okay? All right. Benchooks, you have the mic.
Thank you so much, Brother Frank. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you, everyone. Honorable ministers, I give you another thank again as we come back on the second round. Biafrans, today, I hope everyone can see that the lion of Biafra roar today in the court. You know, in my own adage, there is one thing our people used to say, "Ekwe too much, agwaya oshishe jiritoya." I don't know if anyone can help me in translating this very adage. That's something we used to play drums. Ekwe, there's a way you play it, then people will know exactly the kind of wood they use in constructing that very thing. Today, the Lion of Biafra has told the Fulani who they are. You know, sometimes you ask yourself, all these morons in Nigeria that call themselves Elik or Georges or I can't. Do they know the word pedigree? What kind of pedigree this woman has in bringing issue that has no meaning? You are telling somebody you jump the bed. It's only even if you let an animal knew that you wanted to kill that animal, what would that animal do? Just get away from you? How much more a human being? You kill up to 28 people because of one person, and you expect that person to stay? Come on. I think this woman should the Fulani is trying to use her as a tool. But that tool, they fell woefully. Today's court appearance shows Biafrans that what we are doing, particularly this very platform, what we are doing with our PM is we are at the right course. If you don't know it today. Even the useless people called DOs, all of them knew that what Simon is doing is, you know, in every relation, someone has to hold that love. I think MAZI Simon need to be given a cup of champagne today. The boldness of our leader in the court shows that what we are doing is the absolute wonderful thing somebody can do in order to bring this struggle at the right way. Biafrans, I know today Fulani will go in shame. They will bury themselves in shame because our leader has told them in their face, with his eyeball, that they are terrorists. Every gutter media there, they were ashamed. I just want to hear any of them, if any of them will come after again to say, Akala, Biafran, anything again. Because our leader told them who they are. Oshisha Hukuru so much. Today he made it to the world that Nigerian government is a terrorist government. They have no atom of shame. The whole world has known what Nigeria is. Let me drop my mic. There are a lot of people to make their contribution. Thank you.
All right, we appreciate you, MAZI Benchus. MAZI, do you have anything to chip in before
just a second, like what Benchus said. Truly, if you watch what is happening now, you will know that these people that was representing MAZI Kanu at the beginning, they have agenda. Because if you watch what is happening now, if MAZI Kanu was given this chance at the beginning to speak, many people wouldn't have been saying that we are waiting for MAZI Kanu to come out before they can fight for Biafra again. That is why I will continue to respect PM MAZI Simon Ekpa, because if not that he stood and said, we must continue. We must continue. I don't want to listen to what anybody. I don't want to listen to any message from MAZI Kanu. We must focus. Their agenda was to make sure that everybody will keep calm. Nothing will happen again. Then they will strike. But today, my happiness is that Biafra is stronger than before. Now, the freedom of Biafra is even more higher now than the way it used to be. So I will continue to tell PM that Chukwu Kike, we bless him and continue to bless him. And every truthful Biafrans who stood and said that this Biafra, it is Biafra or nothing. They stood, they fought with him and continue to fight till today. My respect to you all, because if you did not stand and continue to fight, by now, many people would have been shouting, wait for MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. How can MAZI NNAMDI Kanu come out without you doing anything? If maybe they succeeded in stopping Biafra, that nobody is speaking about Biafra again, nobody would be speaking about MAZI NNAMDI Kanu. My respect to Biafran government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi Fair. To add to what you just said, if not the coming of our Prime Minister, their initial plan was to kidnap our leader, God forbid, kill him, and everything will die off. But the coming of our Prime Minister stopped every of their evil agenda. The people that piloted his kidnap, they started by killing our men on ground. They kill this one, they will parade his body. Chinas and Woru will come to their evil radio, mention these people's name. The next day, they will parade them, their dead bodies. Gosh, what an evil man. Thank God for the coming of our Prime Minister. They never expected him. Never. And he made it clear to them from the beginning that our leader does not have hand in whatever we are doing. He never take instruction from him, and he can never take any instruction from him while in the dungeon. And that remains his stance till today. That singular word is what catapulted us to where we are today. Because if we had danced to their tune, they will use our leader said this, our leader said that. They will choose anything that will perfect their evil agenda. They will come out and tell us our leader said this. Then we'll buy the idea. They will clap for themselves. They have sense. They will come out again. Our leader said this. Our leader said don't talk. MAZI NNAMDI Kanu said don't greet anybody. MAZI NNAMDI Kanu said don't mention anything Biafra again. God punish them. God punish them. To Binta Nyako. Binta Nyako is եկպά. George wey knows sabi her work na եկպá. Binta Nyako, you are եկպá. You be եկպá. Sister Stella, you have the mic. Please, Mazi Prince, please, you're supposed to go next, but can you please allow our sister Stella to make a submission so that you take it up?
Thank you. Thank you. So good evening from here. Good evening, everyone. I salute you, Frank Ife, Benchux, Mazi Prince, Onyeka, Mary, Claudines, Helen, Nonso. We're many here. I salute everyone. Salute, good evening, good evening. Let me go down. Chioma Tony, salute you. Obodo, salute you. John C. Meltus, I salute you. So good evening, everyone. So the topic is Simon Ekpa has made the kidnap of MNK useless. Yes. Vote now. MNK for Biafra. First of all, I want to answer a question one of our brothers asked. Hold on, let me close this door. There's a noise of a motor that is passing is disturbing. Okay, so a brother asked a question. Should where is it again? I wrote it. Should they release MNK or not? Hmm. If I were a demo, eh? You see, these people are not intelligent. Let me see, because I hope I won't give them a secret, you know. But it's a common sense thing. They are not intelligent at all. Hold on. You kidnapped this guy, eh? Believing you also paid a lot of money. You paid money to a lot of people to help you kidnap this guy and also make sure that Biafra nation wouldn't arise, that Biafra is dead. No? Fulani. But you're kidnapping this guy instead brought the quick realization of Biafra nation. You kidnapped him. Instead, it brought the quick realization that 2nd of December this year, Biafra will be restored. If I were you, eh? Because all of you there, all you Fulani, Mujahid Arab, you're not intelligent. Even the justice of Justice Binta, I don't know who gave you, dash you the justice and dash you your certificate, because you're not brilliant at all. If I were you guys, which I know I will not be you, but I want to connect the dot for you guys. And I hope I'm not giving you slavery. I will release MAK. Because if you release him, it will reduce the Biafra, it will retard it. From there, you can do something. You're not intelligent at all. Release the guy since he's kidnapped, geared up the whole Biafra nation that very soon, before this 2nd of December, release the guy. If you release the guy, it will retard Biafra nation. That's what you're supposed to do. But you're not brilliant because your head is filled with wickedness. Your head is filled with abominations you want to, do to Biafrans and the guy himself. You're holding him is of no use. He's useless. You're holding him is useless. You understand? In fact, the more you hold him, the more you're bringing. In fact, it's even you guys that are bringing the Biafran nation. Let me tell you people. You Shetima, you Gumi, Malami, all of you there, Islamic Caliphate, all of you are to be blamed. Because it's all of you that are bringing Biafra. Fast like hell. You're not brilliant at all. You're so wicked that you can't think. You're not. All you know how to do is to chop off neck. That is how they brought this religion to you guys. Tell you that when you chop off a fellow human being's head, you go to paradise and 72 virgins will be given to you. Ask yourself, only one woman. Okay, you guys are used to more than one. Only 2 women in a house is a whole lot of problem to you and to the women and to the children involved. And now somebody is promising you going to be given 72 virgins. 72 virgins. Hearing virgin, I believe is ladies, but somebody was saying they are men. So see to it. If it's not you people that brought gay to the world. Okay, so 72 virgin female. And then you believe this, who can think like that? And then you're raging on the whole village of the world, particularly in Biafra land and in Nigeria. There, you're killing people, chopping off people's head. You're not brilliant at all of you, Fulani, Mujahid, Arabs, all of you that have converted to Islam, all of you are not intelligent. You're not. Somebody have brainwashed you. You can't reason anymore. You can't add 1 + 1 to be 2 to yourselves. You guys, you said you went to school, you went to Arabic school, you went to that, that is how you have somebody like Justice Binta. He's there, she's there. She can't even, for her dignity's sake, and do the right thing. You're thinking about your children, your husband. You forgot the person. MAZI NNAMDI Kanu there has also children, has a wife, and has family too. In fact, you're brainless. You are brainless. You are brainless. When will you begin to do the right thing? When will you? Because you believe you, Justice Binta, you will never die. No. You will never die. Even at your age now, how old are you? How many more years for you to go? No, you will live forever. You will live forever. Shame on you. You are fired. Who gave you that certificate? He said you're a justice. You are not. You are a disgrace to law. You are a disgrace. In fact, remove that uniform. Remove your hood. Remove. You're not brilliant at all. Shame on you. You are there watching. Things are going, but why are you a woman? Why are you a woman? You are a disgrace to humanhood. You are a disgrace. No wonder Islam are using all of you for a slave there. No wonder. And the women are for 72